Hi, my name is Cal. I stopped counting birthdays at 50. I live by the sea in the Black Isle with my 3 kids and 2 enormous boxer dogs. My kids are all registered carers for me. They are Lexi, she is 18, Nathan, he is 13, and Amelie, she is 11. So I was diagnosed with incurable non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in 2014. In reality, the diagnosis process was a bit extended over a 4-year period. In essence, I'm too young to have the cancer that I do, so it's understandable that the doctors were looking at any other reasonable reason why I wasn't well. Nonetheless, 2014, we started treatment. We went straight into 6 months of aggressive chemotherapy, 5 weeks of radiotherapy, and then, to my surprise, 2 years of diluted chemotherapy in the form of something they called immunotherapy, which was brilliant in retrospect. If you're going through that, I think it is a great thing. So in my cancer journey, it was explained to me earlier on that my cancer was incurable, and what this means is that even if they can blast it down to the size of a grain of sand, there's an acceptance, and you have to accept that it's always going to be growing back. And with that, I really had to change my mindset about life and how I approached life and the things that mattered and the things that didn't matter. I was diagnosed in 2014, but have subsequently relapsed twice. The first time I relapsed was in 2019, and that took us into a COVID setting for surgeries and treatment, which was extremely hard, extremely difficult. So that was 6 months of chemotherapy, surgeries and treatment, but on my own. I couldn't have the kids with me because I was shielding. And that was incredibly hard because I couldn't even make myself a cup of tea, to be honest. So from that experience, the kids really stepped up. We are determined as a family just to work as a team, stay together and stick together through this. I relapsed again in 2023. I finished some treatment in March of this year. Unfortunately, we have relapsed again. But in the world of hematology, there's something called watch and wait. That's tricky. But what that is an acceptance that the cancer has come back, but that they cannot keep hammering me with treatment because it hurts as much as the cancer. It damages your body as much as the cancer. And therefore, we watch and we wait and we decide together when the most appropriate time to move on these next new tumours is. But it's not now, and I'll take it. I'm grateful for that. I'm well known for saying this annoying phrase, if you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things changes. And what do I mean by that? So chemo has robbed me of feeling in the palm in my hands, especially my fingertips. But I'm telling you, nothing, losing the feeling in my hands, nothing made me more determined to play piano. So my dad was called Carolyn Fea, and he was a hospice board member in the 1990s. He also had the same cancer as myself, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. There are about 60 types, not the same, but the same umbrella cancer. He was my advocate as well. He's who I went to when I was having a bad day. He would brush me down, stand me up and get me back on track and help me focus. And I really miss that. Dad was also a hospice advocate here for over 20 years. I think he had a badge for 24 years or somewhere around that mark. He was incredibly passionate about the Highland Hospice, and that's why I'm sitting here today.